That's Brian Propp on the bench. He just drew a penalty. He was all alone, and about the only thing that Gusarov could do, number 3, watch the side of the net, is haul him down, because Propp, who is a pretty good sniper, would have picked a corner on that pass out by Gretzky. So Gusarov for hooking at 9:52. Canada 0-2, 0 for 2 in the power play department in this game. They desperately need one now. And they gave up a shorthanded goal to the Soviets earlier. They're third in as many games, so that's a factor because of how dangerous these Soviets are, even when they're shorthanded. Here's Mario Lemieux, back to Bork, shot deflects, comes to Gretzky. Gretzky to Bork, side of the net to Lemieux. Back to Bork again, over to Coffey, Coffey to Lemieux. Back to Bork to Coffey, shoots, double shaking the same, rebound, he scores! Two guys. That's Lemieux's 7th shot on goal. His 2nd goal of the night. Oh, nothing Belosheikin could do. He tried to handle the 1 rebound. And it will be Gretzky's 4th assist of this game. That's right. Power play goal. 5-4 Canada. Mario Lemieux's 2nd of the night, is 9th of this series. Still 9:46 left in regulation time. Now it's hang on time. Here we go. Canada with the lead again. Near the Soviet line, cleared up, and here's Kaminsky poking it in. Rossbourg there to fire it back out. And it's taken by Perbukin, number 5, to pick up. Rossbourg checks in, and Messier for Canada. Gives it to Glenn Anderson. Anderson having difficulty. Rossbourg there to cover up. And here's Rossbourg stick handling up ice. Into the Soviet zone for Rossbourg. Back of the net for Dotov. Quickly clearing it out. And it's taken by Howard-Chuck. Back to Crossman. To Dale Howard-Chuck. He gets tied up at the line. Howard-Chuck continues to battle, but now Bekov to Homatov. Here's Homatov, number 15. Shot blocked at the defense, and then kicked out by Bork. Held in, another shot blocked by Bork. And Bork clears it to Anderson. Anderson firing it in. Brent Sutter in to get it. Belosheikin clearing it around. Bekov there. Sutter in to hammer him. Here's Stelno. Over in the other corner to Gusarov. Fires it out into center ice. Murphy for Canada. Bekov takes over for the Soviets. Pass goes into center ice, and Bork fires it back in. Here's Gusarov. Long lead pass. Misses everyone. Goes the length of the ice. Bork back to touch it. Icing against the Soviets. 8:11 left in regulation time. 5-4 in favor of Canada.
Well, the thing you got to like about what's happening right now on the ice is Canada is trying to hem them in their own zone. Difficult to score from there. Some great forechecking. Sutter in the middle of all of that. Mike Keenan, this crowd, if there's anything going to give them the extra adrenaline they might need, because I'll tell you, it is a tired Team Canada right now. This crowd may be that little extra spur. They are really on it. The last goal, Mario Lemieux from Gretzky and Coffey at 10:14 on the power play, their first of the game, in which they've been successful.
Here the Soviets with Semyonov, number 30, goes in. Shot blocked by Crossman, couldn't clear. Now Semak back of the net. Gretzky there to check in. And Propp beats Lemieux. One-on-one against Batista. Here's Big Mario. Trying to move in, gets tied up. Looking to pass it, does. Propp right in. Shoots. Belosheikin the save. Another shot at Belosheikin. Stopped back.
Good chances there for Canada. Here's Crossman back in his own zone. Over to Coffey, back to Doug Crossman. And he flips it in. Fetisov back for the Soviets. Over for Pervukin. Up to Bekov. Coffey intercepting. Coffey to Murphy. Murphy off the board. Shot into the Soviet zone. Fetisov back to try and clear. Up went Anderson. Bumping in there. Anderson trying to come up with the puck. Does to Murphy. Big shot. It's blocked and the Soviets break out. But Bork comes up aggressively to knock it back in. Here's Pervukin. Ahead for Kumalet, number 8. Less than 7 minutes to play. Long shot. And it's cleared by Fjord to Anderson. Going back is Bork. Out to Goulet, who's able to take the man out of the play and let the puck get out of there. And the Soviets, Badotov, clearing it. Here's Gilmore for Canada. He just flips it up near the Soviet line. Pervukin cleared it. Gilmore intercepts. Drops it back to Murphy. Murphy firing it in. Digging in is Mike Gartner. Gartner to Sutter. Sutter back to Gartner. Back of the net. Into the other corner. Gilmore against Badotov. Gilmore holding it in. Gilmore trying to get loose. Badotov took him out. And Makarov has it for the Soviets. 6:10 left in regulation time. Good play by Gilmore there. Break up a Makarov rush. Cleared back in. Now Lariana feeding it across. Shot into center ice. Here's Makarov for the Soviets. To Krutov to Makarov. Tipped away at the defense. And Canada come back. Gardner trying to break out of there. 5:46 left in regulation time. Rochefort for Canada. Canada with a 5-4 lead. They dump it in. Stelno back to get it. Howardchuk into forecheck. Howardchuk against Stelno. Now Stelno at the other side, and Gretzky's on top of him. Lemieux coming up with a Gretzky. Gretzky shoots wide with a big slap shot. And the Soviets take over and start to move out. Stelno into center ice to Homatov. Homatov checked in the play. And Canada, Howardchuk cleared it. Now it comes back to the blue line. And Bork for Canada fires it to center. Here's Gretzky. 5 minutes left. Gretzky with Lemieux. Pass to Lemieux. Over top of the net this time as the puck went on in. Now Mario Lemieux in the corner to Gretzky. Bekov intercepting. And the Soviets clear it out. 4:45 left in regulation time. What action here in Hamilton.
Oh, this is just wonderful.
5-4 Canada leading. Kaminsky for the Soviets. Leaving it for Lomerkin. Good play by Messier to break it up. And Canada come back with a lead pass to Pratt. To Anderson. Shoots. Stick save. Double shaken. Round on the boards for Messier. He couldn't get it. And Homatov beats Bekov. Now to Lomerkin. Back to Bekov. 4:15 left in regulation time. Soviets. Semak shoots one. Saved by Pure on the short side. And Brian Propp for Canada cleared at the center. Kasatonov has it there. Clearing one. Here's Semyonov moves in, shoots. Pure the save, rebound. Crossman just tipped that away. And then Canada clear at the center. Makarov with a pass. Coffey breaks it up. 3-on-2, Canada break. Coffey moving in. Tried to center, but it was offside at the Soviet line. What action here in Hamilton. This is the Labatt Canada Cup on CTV.
Is that sequence unbelievable or what? 100 miles an hour. Approximately without a whistle. And look at this. Here's Gretzky. Lemieux chipped it over top of the net. How about this one from the other end? Pure. One of the few chances the Soviets got. I'll tell you, you won't find a better period of hockey to see a team protect the lead. Canada almost perfect when it comes to the defense right now.
Here's a loose puck with Mike Gartner trying to break in. Priakin checks in. And Priakin fires it in for the Soviets. Muir back of the net. Fires it up high on the glass. And Canada able to carry out with Larry Murphy. 3:25 left in regulation time. There's Gartner in to try and get him. Soviets break out. It's Priakin. 2 men back for Canada. Priakin trying to move in. Murphy stares into the corner. Centered. Nobody could get a stick on it. Still though. Back to the net. And it's taken by Gilmore for Canada. Out to Brent Sutter. Back to Doug Gilmore. Gilmore flipping it in, and the play is offside. Sutter jumped the gun on the right side at the Soviet line. 3 minutes left in regulation time.
Well, it's almost as you look at Brent Sutter head for the bench. These are the guys, of course, the Sutters and so on, that are charged with trying to keep the Soviets off the board the rest of the way. We have now watched a full game and an overtime and almost a full game here. And what has been decided? These two teams are so close.
Here's Krutov shooting it in for the Soviets. Brian Propp there to fire it back out. And the Soviets, Larionov will go back, and this is going to be icing against Canada. 2:46 remaining, and the Soviets with a key face-off coming up in Team Canada's end of the rink.
We'll see who takes the draw down in the Team Canada end. They've got the Larionov line out there. I want to bet that Gretzky comes out.
Well, I'd say Messier. He hops out there against Larionov.
That's right, yeah. Now, this will be a very big face-off with 2:46 remaining. The one thing that Canada did, the crowd got going and Canada got going after they got the goal. It was almost like a shot of adrenaline because the team that was dead tired suddenly really picked it up and took it to the Soviets in their own end, and that was the key to it. And at this stage,
Canada's Messier does the job, wins the faceoff, and Crossman trying to get it out of there, tipped it on the boards, comes back to Doug Crossman. Now fired by Messier to center ice. Here's Makarov. Bork breaks him up for a net rush up at the blue line, and here's Howardchuk flipping it into the Soviet zone. Fetisov back to get it. Makarov into center ice, over to Krutov. Krutov diving, shot by Howardchuk. And then Murphy comes up with it. Couldn't clear it out, but it is carried out now to center. And here's Howardchuk. He couldn't control it. Now Anderson trailing, intercepting one. Anderson centers, knocked away, and the Soviets clear it to Krutov. 2 minutes left in regulation time. Molotov spun around by Howardchuk. Canada coming back with Messier, firing it in. There's Gilmore shooting off the blocker by the Beloshakin, and now Lemieux in there to try and steal it. Here's Gilmore charging in. Soviets break out. Back off, but Gretzky is there to back check. Here's Fedotov trying to carry in. And Murphy stands his ground, and then the play is offside at the Team Canada line. 1:32 left in regulation time.
Larry Murphy, they're all in defense playing well right now, but two patterns have followed the last couple of nights, and one of them is the defense tightens up, but the other has been some terrific play in the third period for Team Canada by Doug Gilmore. What a third period he has played defensively. It's almost like he has stronger legs than the rest of them. He hasn't played as much as some in this tournament.
He's out there now discussing strategy with Wayne Gretzky. It's Gretzky, Gilmore, and Lemieux, the forward line. Canada clear it to center. Fedotov trying to shoot it back in. Rochefort is there to clear it. Gretzky tipped it, and they roll one off a Soviet player, so there's no icing. 1:20 left in regulation time. Here's Pekov. Gets to center. Trying to clear it. Gretzky back checking. Got it to Gilmore. Gilmore flipped it into center ice. Here's Demiansky trying to break through. Shoots. He scores! Demiansky with a brilliant goal ties this game up with 1:04 left.
Oh, what a goal. The defense didn't play the man on this. They got backing in, and Kaminsky just got between.
Rochefort, and I think it was Crossman in there, but that's great speed, and he just got a little bit of a march. Tried to tackle him. Crossman came across, but then Kamensky just fighting his way past what was almost a tackle by Rochefort.
They got to give him full marks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Game with 1:04 left in regulation time.
Assisted by number 27,
Bekov gets an assist. As does Pervukin, but it was mainly the brilliant individual effort of Kamensky, who was the hero of the second game at Rendezvous in Quebec City.
Just knifed through the defense. He got such a good jump as he got that puck, and he just split it. And as overtime loom once again.
Soviets, by the way, have called a timeout here.
The goal came at the 18:56 mark. Pervukin and Bekov from Kamensky. Rochefort and Crossman. He got around, well, three guys trailing on him. That was just individual effort.
5-5 with 1:04 left in regulation time. Messier against Larionov. Canada from the face-off, controlling it with Crossman. We're in the final minute of regulation time. Flipped in at Fetisov. There to beat it to Makarov. Now to Krutov. He moves in and knocking it down and carrying back up for Canada. This Crossman flipped in. Soviets quickly fired right back out, and Krutov picks it up. Krutov to Larionov. Larionov moving in, trying to center, did, but Krutov was well in check. Now Fetisov at the point. His shot wide. 25 seconds left. Coffey to Murphy. Canada break away. Gardner was in the clear, but the pass knocked down by Fetisov. Fetisov playing it up the boards. Near the Canadian line, and Murphy shoots it back in. Kasatonov is there. Now Gilmore for Canada. 8 seconds left. Flipping it in. Fetisov there to wind it around on the boards. And it's Krutov clearing the center. We will have sudden death overtime for the second game in a row in this final series between the Soviets and Canada. And credit a brilliant move by Valery Kamensky to tie it with 1:04 to play and send it into overtime.
Well, what can you say after two full hockey games? We are in our second straight overtime game. What a goal. Nothing you can say about that is more than it was brilliant. And Canada now faces overtime again.
After 60 minutes, it's Canada 5, the Soviets 5. This is the Labatt Canada Cup on CTV.